Shalom, shalom, yasharal, peace and blessings. Just another video, man. We're gonna continue off where we left off in Jeremiah 30. Had to do another video, man. Uh, so we were in Jeremiah 30, and I believe we left off in verse 14. Actually, let's go back to 12. No. Let's go to 11. And we went over the steps of from us being out of this captivity and under the rule of King David, and the Father, eternal Father of heaven and earth, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, being being over all of us, man. We just being back together with Him, in the physical. I can't in the physical, y'all, man. And we got a lot of blessings coming our way, man. We just got to continue to endure this captivity. We ain't got our bonds or yokes broken just yet, but it's coming soon, man. This word, man, is keeping us steadfast and unmovable, all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. So we're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to start at verse 11. It says, "For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, that I make a full end of all nations where I have scattered thee. Yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether in punishment." He promised us that. So before we be established kingdom again and rulership, we got some steps to go through, y'all. We gotta be free from this captivity from our oppressor, for one. And then we gotta put all these other nations under the feet of the Most High, man. All praises. We gotta subdue this world. Verse 12. "For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead for thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All the lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy." Right? Our oppressors, man. And just to talk on that, man, these people, all these nations, man, not just the Japhites, all these other nations conspired against us, man. They ain't say shit. Dwelling in Africa, man, they sold us out and shit. And these Japhites did despicable things to us, man. That's why they gotta pay, man. The lands can't be cleansed but through bloodshed, man. The land ain't even cleansed right now, so it's got to be cleansed before anything, so it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed, man. It's crazy, man, but let's go ahead and continue. Verse 15, "Why criest thou for thine affliction?" Oh wait, no, let's go back to 14. "All thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with a wound of the enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one." For the multitude of thine iniquity, because their sins were increased. See, we had to be put through captivity, man. The Most High was trying to bring us back with them hooks, man. He chastised us through the wicked one. And they did do more than what they should have, but hey, it's all through the Spirit power, Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Nothing goes across without the Most High's approval. And they were given the power to oppress us through the Most High. And it's gonna be taken away. And then you can see it, man, unraveling now. You know, America is done, man. You know, America is done. Um, verse 15. Why criest thou for the affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto you. Our sin was increased, man. We did man worship, idolizing, build all kinds of wicked sorts of things. You know, went into different religions. You know, that's why the Most High had to get our ass back on the right track. You know, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. You know, double the cup. You know, that goes back to, you know, our oppressors. They will be oppressed. It's just that simple, man. You know, he gave every other nation a chance to be in rulership, man. And Most High, he's fair and just. And you know, once Israel come back in play, then there's nobody else will be in rulership besides the Most High, man. You know, verse 16 again. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, not 1 inch, shall go into captivity. It's in the scriptures, man. You know, they're going to go into captivity, man. That's why we can't, you know, slaughter all these other nations, man. Some of them going to, and some of them going to be willing, like the scripture said. Some of them going to be willing in that day. You know, they gonna seek Israel for an east sign, right? Which means, safety and stuff like that, because everything's gonna be just shit. America's gonna become a dystopia, man, and everything's gonna go to shit for them, and they're gonna want to be working for us, man, and you know, they're gonna give praises to the Most High, man. Every single nation. And all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. See, you know, it's only just, it's just and fair, man. That's why we patiently waiting. That's why we can't, you know, hey, they do what they do now, man, but we got to be patient and wait on the Most High. That's why we ain't out here doing what we want to do, or trying to, you know, assert our authority in any type of way, man, because we know what's to come, man. You know, and we being obedient, and waiting on our Lord, man. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashak Yahweh Shai. Verse 17, for I will restore thy health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. See, these heathen think ain't shit gonna happen, man. They think they call us an outcast. Don't nobody want to deal with us, man. As a nation, I'm saying, you know, shoot, as elect, it's 10 million times worse, because as we're no more than our master, man. They hate us. They hated him. They will also hate us, man. You know, we gonna be singled out, man. You know, and you know, we hated by family, hated by, you know, all kinds of, you know, people. But as a nation, man, yeah, you know, they think we gonna be in this state forever, man. I don't. Hey, look, you know, it ain't gonna last, you know, and they gonna get double the cup. Um, 17 from the top again. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Verse 18. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, which means he's gonna free us from captivity, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the own manner. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. See, we gonna be multiplied, but here's the thing, y'all. That's why this multiple wives thing is gonna be implemented again, because I guarantee you, man. Just seeing how we are gonna be a small remnant, and you know, we can't, have multiple wives with the same number or less than number of men. And I'm believing, man, since this is the time of salvation for the women, because we're gonna have several women, and I do believe it's probably gonna be from these Pharisees and stuff that's gonna come in this day, like Isaiah 4:1 says, 7 women should cling on to one man in the Lord. It's gonna be hella way more women than it is men, because their salvation is through childbearing, and that's in this time, man. So if they accept the man in the Lord, they see the glory, and they be like, okay, man, I was wrong. And then, hey, then that's it. Right now we ain't got nothing but a handful of females, but they gonna see and they gonna feel that heat, and they gonna come to us, man. And as for the men, Yahweh Shah was our salvation, man. So it is what it is. That's why we can be discerning of spirits, man. That's why, if you didn't get it back then, you ain't gonna get it now. You too stuck up, and it's just not gonna be good, man. All you can do is just, live your life to the fullest, man. And it says that our people will be willing though. So, it's gonna be some that come to the light, man. All praises, but it is what it is, man. So, that's why that multiple wives is gonna have to be re-implemented. And it's not a wicked thing; it's a righteous thing, man. We used to do this all the time. But that's what the female, our women, when they gonna have to, we gonna have to multiply the kingdom, like the Most High said, man. Yeah, we gonna be multiplied all in the glory of the Most High. All praises, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, and we ain't gotta worry about shit, man. All praises, man. Verse 19 again, and out of them shall 18. Thus saying, Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner. Verse 19, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. All praises, man. And I will also glory them, and they shall not be small, man, because it's going to be a small remnant, and, we're going to be multiplied. And even the ones that's coming back with Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh compared to all these other nations, we gonna be grown. We gonna grow, man. We gonna multiply, man. All praises, man. Verse 20. There the children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them. Y'all hear that? Oh, payback is coming. All praises. And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them, and I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engaged his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord? All praises to Yahweh. All praises to the Father of heaven and earth, man. In verse 22, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power, the Most High. Verse 23, behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury and continual whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah. We're going to go ahead and continue to the next chapter, chapter 31, and getting into that. And let's go ahead and start in verse 1. And at that same time, saith the Lord, will I be the Most High, the power of all the families of Israel, because they was brought back into the fold, and they shall be my people. Thus saith the Lord, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest. Read that again. Thus saith the Lord, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel. It was excommunicated, man. The Most High divorced them, but they found grace, man, through Yahushua. All praises. When I went to cause him to rest. Verse 3. The Lord have appeared of old unto me, saying, yeah, I have loved thee with an everlasting love, therefore with long loving kindness have I drawn thee. See, we're going to be in the presence of the Most High, man. Can y'all believe that? In the physical, We ain't going to be, separate like we are now, which we ain't really separate, but you know what I mean. He's going to be here in the physical with us, man. We're going to be able to communicate with him, talk to him, ask him any question you want, man. All praises to y'all, Bashem Mashiach Yahweh. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Verse 4, and again, I will build thee, and thou shalt be built, O virgin of Israel. Thou shalt again be adorned with tabrets, and shalt go forth in the dance of them that make merry. Verse 5, thou shalt yet plant vines upon the mountains of Samaria. The planters shall plant, and shall eat them as common things. For there shall be a day that the watchmen upon the Mount Ephraim shall cry, arise, and let us go up to Zion and to the Lord our power. All praise. See, he's going to be here in the physical, man. And, bro, I can't tell y'all how, it's going to be different, man, to back then when Yahushua came in the flesh. This is going to be his true form, man, and it's going to be beautiful. Like, we going to be with the Most High forever, man. And we ain't going to have to worry about nothing else, man. This captivity is just going to be an afterthought. Verse 7, for thus saith the Lord, sing with gladness, O for Jacob, and shout among the chiefs of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Lord, save thy people, the remnant of Israel. All right. Verse 8, behold, I will bring them from the north country. Where is that at? It's over here, man. That's why you see all these people, all these Israelites, from northern kingdom coming in, man. This whole side, coming in, man. They pouring in like crazy, man. Come on, y'all. Those could be the very elect. Man, all praises to y'all, Bashem Mashiach Yahushua. Behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coast of the earth, man. Not just here, but the coast of the earth. And with them, the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with the child together. And a great company shall return hither. And all praises to y'all, Bashem Mashiach Yahushua, man. The apostles, man. It all started from the rock, the foundation that Yahushua built it on, man. Because if they wouldn't have went and teach this to the northern kingdom, man, they wouldn't have known it in this time, man. The ones that are regenerated. They went out there and they taught, they showed the power of the Most High, and the Yahushua, blessed them with that. He gave the keys to them, man, for them to do that. And they raised the dead and healed the lame, and just like Yahushua did, man. They was blessed with that power temporarily to do that. And they went out and searched out for the northern kingdom, man. Just all praises, man. It's a beautiful sight to see them come back into the fold, And now to see them come in pouring in, man. Even though probably most of them don't know the truth, but shit, you never know, man. You never know, man. It's just a beautiful sight to see, Israel just so thick, man. Like we all here, man. All praises. Um, but verse 9, they shall come with weeping, and with supplications will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the waters of by the rivers of the waters in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am the father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn. Verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the exiles afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him, as a shepherd doeth his flock. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob, and ransomed him from the hand of that was stronger than he. You know, like Micah 4:13 says, man, our horns gonna be turned iron and our hoods brass. Slock if I butcher that, but and then we're gonna beat to pieces many nations and consecrate the gain unto the Father. And right now we got an enemy that's stronger than us right now, but not for long. Not for long, man. So all praises to Yahweh Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of the Lord, for wheat and wine, and for oil, and for young of the flock in the herd. And their souls shall be as a water garden, and they shall not sorrow anymore at all, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. That's all we want, man. It's been so long, man. It's been so long, man. And we're going to have to continue to patiently wait, And that day is coming, man. That day is coming. No man knows the day or hour, but it is coming, man. And we are in these times, man. Like it says in scriptures, day to the Lord is as 1,000 years to us, man. Because, so not saying it's gonna take 1,000 years to get up out of here, but we done seen the signs in the sky. We done seen them. It happened, on the day of the eclipse. No, but it's coming. He's coming. We done seen the signs. Each prophecy is fulfilling itself. All right, so let's go ahead and hit verse 13 again. Then shall the virgin rejoice in the dance, both young men and old together, for I will turn their mourning into joy, and will comfort them, and shall make them rejoice from their sorrows. And I will saturate. He's gonna saturate the soul of the priest with fatness, and my people shall be satisfied with my goodness, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord. A voice was heard in Ramah, lamentations and bitter weeping. Rael, weeping for the children, refused to be confronted for her children, because they were not. Thus saith the Lord, refrain thy voice from weeping, and thy eyes from tears, for thy work shall be rewarded, saith the Lord, and they shall come again from the land of the enemy. Verse 17, and there is hope in thy end, saith the Lord, that the children shall come again into their own border. All praises. I have surely heard Ephraim bemoaning himself thus, thou hast chastised me, and I was chastised as a bullock unaccustomed to the yoke. Turn thou me, and I shall be turned. For thou art the Lord, my power. And surely after that I was turned, I repented, and after that I was instructed, and I smote upon my thigh. I was ashamed, yea, even confounded, because I did bear the reproach of my youth. Is Ephraim my dear son? Is he a pleasant child? For since I spake against him, I do earnestly remember him still. Therefore, my bowels are troubled for him. I will surely have mercy upon him, saith the Lord. All praises to Yahweh Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Verse 21, set thee up waymarks, make thee high heaps, set thy heart towards the highway, even the way which thou wentest. Turn again, O virgin, and return again to these cities. Let's see. Alright, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Verse 23. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel. As yet they shall use this speech in the land of Judah and in the cities thereof, when I shall bring again their captivity. The Lord bless thee, O habitation of justice, and the mountain of holiness. And there shall dwell in Judah itself, and in all the cities thereof together, husbandmen, and they that go forth with flocks. For I have saturated the weary soul, and I have replenished every sorrowful soul. Upon this I awaked, and beheld, and my sleep was sweet unto me. Behold, the day is come, saith the Lord, that I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of man and with the seed of beasts. Verse 28. And it shall come to pass that, like as I have watched over them to pluck up and to break down and to throw down and to destroy and to afflict, so will I watch over them to build and to plant, saith the Lord. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 29. In those days they shall say no more, the fathers have eaten our sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. But every one shall die for his own iniquity. Every man that eateth the sour grape, his teeth shall be set on edge. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. All praises, man. Now, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them out by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. Verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in the hearts of their in their hearts, and I will be their power, and they should be my people. All praises to Yahweh Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Verse 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me. All praises, all of us, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Can't wait, man. Verse 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves therefore war. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever, man. See, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, if it wasn't for the Most High coming in the flesh, man, it would be all ugly for Israel and shoot for Judah too, man. You know, but more so for Israel, man, because he divorced them. You know, this had to be done. Verse 38, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the city shall be built to the Lord from the tower of Hanal unto the gate of the corner. And the measuring line shall yet go forth over against it upon the hill of Garab, and shall compass about unto Goth. In the whole valley of the dead bodies, and of the ashes, and all the field, unto the brook of Kinder, unto the corner of the horse gate towards the east, shall be holy unto the Lord. It shall not be plucked up nor thrown down any more forever. All praises to the eternal Father of heaven and earth, Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. And I pray this was edifying to y'all, family. Just continue to patiently wait, man. We almost out of here, you know, and we're going to be dwelling in the midst of the Father, the eternal Father of heaven and earth, and we're going to be a nation, man. And there's going to be many kings and rulers and judges, man, you know, but King David is appointed over Israel. All praises, you know. Let's continue to push. I love y'all, family. All praises to y'all by Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Shalom. See y'all in the next vid.